Good morning, students. Today is Wednesday, that is 21st October 2020. Thought of the week. Raindrops may be little in shape and size, but their continuous fall makes a river overflow. Remember, small consistent efforts make massive changes in life. I repeat, raindrops may be little in shape and size, but their continuous fall makes a river overflow. Remember, small consistent efforts make massive changes in life. Students, today we are going to start with the new lesson, that is lesson number 5, decimal fractions. Now, I hope you remember decimal fractions very well. A fraction whose denominator is either 10 or 100 or 1000 or any other 10 times multiple of 10 is called as a decimal fraction. For example, 5 upon 10, 58 upon 100, 265 upon 100 are the examples of decimal fractions. Student, we use a point which is called as decimal point to represent the fraction in decimal form. For example, 5 upon 10 is represented as 0.5, 20 integer 3 upon 10 is represented as 20.3, and you also know the addition and subtraction of decimal fractions very well. So let's start with the revision. Decimal fractions, addition and subtraction. Nandu went to a shop to buy a pen, notebook, eraser and a pen box. The shopkeeper told him the prices. A pen cost 4.5 rupees, an eraser 1.5, a notebook 6.5, and a pen box 25 rupees and 50 paise. Nandu bought one of each article. Prepare his bill. Now, student, for this we are going to prepare a bill. If Nandu gave a 100 rupee note, how much money did he get back? Students, here you don't have to draw the picture which is given in your book. You only have to draw this bill. The name of the shop is Ashay Vastu Bhandar. Serial number 87, date 11/1/16. Customer's name Nandu. Serial number, details, quantity and amount. First one, pen. Quantity 1, cost 4 rupees 50 paise. Eraser, quantity 1, it cost 1 rupees 50 paise. Notebook, quantity 1, it cost rupees 6 50 paise. And a pen box 1, which cost 25 rupees 50 paise. And when you add the amount, you will get the total as rupees 38. As Nandu gave 100 rupee note to a shopkeeper, you have to subtract this amount from 100. Therefore, 100 minus 38 is equal to 62 rupees. Therefore, Nandu will get 62 rupees back. Always remember, while solving problems with the units rupees paise, meters, centimeters, we have used fractions with up to 2 decimal places. When solving problems with the units kilogram, gram, kilometer, meter, liter, milliliter, we have to use fractions with up to 3 decimal places. This information is very useful while solving the problems based on addition and subtraction of decimal fractions. Example, Reshma bought some vegetables. They include 3/4 kilo potatoes, 1 kilo onions, half a kilo cabbage and a quarter kilo tomatoes. What is the total weight of the vegetables in her bag? We know that 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram, half kg is equal to 500 gram, 3/4 kg is equal to 750 gram, quarter kg is equal to 250 gram. So, we are going to solve this sum by two methods. Potato 750 gram, onion 1000 gram, that is 1 kg, cabbage 500 gram, half kg, tomatoes 250 gram. Here, if you see the quantity of all the vegetables, it is in gram. And when you add the amount, the total weight is equal to 2500 grams. Other method, in this method we have converted or grams into kilograms, that is in the form of decimal fractions. Therefore potatoes weigh 0.7 kg, onions 1.000 kg, cabbage 0.500 kg, tomato 0.250 kg. Therefore, total weight is 2 kg 500 grams. Total weight of the vegetable is, for first method, 2500 gram, that is 2500 upon 1000, because here we are going to convert smaller unit, that is gram, into kilogram. Therefore we have to divide 2500 by 1000, that is 2.500 kg. We know that 2.500 kg is equal to 2.50 or 2.5. You can represent 2.500 as 2.50 or 2.5 also. The weight of the vegetable in Reshma's bag is 2.5 kg. Students, you have to write down all the matter given on all slides in your copy. You don't have to draw a picture which is given in your book of the shop. You have to prepare only bill. Complete your work on time. See you in the next period. Thank you.